Hey guys, yep. Welcome back to another Scrap Mechanic Survival episode, Fant Mod Edition with yours truly, Corvoth. I logged in, I got my stuff getting ready to turn it on, and it was like gardening time, so I went ahead and did the garden right quick before I cut the stream on. Sorry, folks, you missed me plant. Big whoop. But to catch up a little bit, I got bored last night, so definitely off stream. I uh, I redid this thing, got it working where it does it fairly well and and efficiently. Not as fancy as what a mate showed me on his workshop, but it works. It does the thing. Um, I'll get into something a little bit more with it when I rebuild that because yeah, I'm definitely gonna move it off of the uh, the grid line for the tiles. I don't want a double raid, at least not right off the bat when I get my big farm going. If I have to, I'll build two separate ones. One going one way, one going the other. I also got bored and upset. OCD kicked in with my crafting things. It's still not great, but it's a lot better than what it was. And eventually, I will be replacing the majority of this stuff and redoing it quite a bit. But this is much better than what I had. Of course, we're waiting for the ads. I don't know. I'm not going to do anything while the ads are on because, just be rude if something interesting happened and people missed it because of those. Definitely going to have to build me some guns. Keep the bots away. We've already had a couple of them up here chasing cows. I don't like it. Got my new refinery piece hooked in. And surprisingly, it can pull from way over there, so it works. I'll have to move my chest. It gives me room to park my mining vehicle. Why is the mining vehicle parked back here, you ask? Well, because I'm going to build another one. I got all the pieces over there. So, 30 seconds left for the ads, and then we can get started on something, because I'm going to build a new vehicle. I did a lot of grinding, a lot of work. I am tired of riding around with very little power when I'm trying to loot. It takes too much time to get somewhere. Hey, welcome back, everybody that had to watch the ads. Yeah, pretty sure nobody was in here yet, but just in case. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deal with that farm thing. So I'm not gonna go anywhere yet, but I've gotten some pieces up. My old seat, chair, gas tank. I made some chests. Got some suspensions made. Made a new bed, some tires, because I'm gonna build a new gas-powered vehicle. Because that thing is just too slow to run around the map on and go exploring and stuff. So that's going to be the goal. You know what? Give me that blue head. I'm going to incorporate that in there too. I want a horn. So that's going in the vehicle. Looting chest, fuel tank, engine, chair, wheels, bed, and a horn. I'll probably have to rebuild it later, but as it is, it's going to be all the pieces I need to incorporate into this. I know you're going to need a bunch of bearings, a bunch of these, because I am going to be upgrading a bunch of stuff. I can hold off on the fuel. Bearings, absolutely. More of these. I got too much stuff. If I need more, I'll come and get them. I don't think I need that many. Definitely want a light. There's only a switch. Grab me some metal pipes that I made for this kind of stuff. I did that for to try to make a stepper, but that required a bunch of logic. Yeah, I tried to build a stepper unit that I seen from um, Linus's workshop. Well, he has an interesting round farm watering device that automatically steps every rotation. It looks like it requires a logic to tell it to do it every single time, and yeah, I didn't want to try to figure that out. I didn't download it and study it, so I didn't want to copy it or just use it. So I got me a sensor that I couldn't use that I might be able to use for something interesting on this vehicle later. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for just in case. Yeah, I made some lights because I was thinking about this all night. Literally all night. We got a redhead too. All right, so we got most of our stuff over here. Let's go ahead and start with, no, not sitting down. Upgrade. I like the level 4s, but the level 5s really do go somewhere, don't they? How about that? Hey, cool beans. All right, so now I got to get some actual building material. I need pipes. Yeah, pipes. Probably gonna need more than that, but hopefully not. We'll see. I tried to get a lot of this stuff done beforehand, so I wouldn't be sitting here all, just staring at stuff, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Can I make any concrete? No, I'm out of water. Bummer. I want to make the bottom of this thing pretty heavy, so but I don't want to do it out of concrete 3. I want to save that kind of stuff for farm and base. Well, it's only going to be the frame, so metal I do. Not heavy, but heavy enough. Which one's heavier? Cracked stone. Where you at? Where's... Oh, because I can't make the cracked stone. I've got no idea what it is. Bummer. Are you serial? Okay, there we go. Stone block is 6 weight. Metal is 5 weight. So, okay, it is heavier. Hey, Deadly. What you doing? How you been? Do I got some clean block? I don't think so. Don't worry about that when I get the frame done. I didn't make none of that yet. I got some glass wedges. Because I know I was going to put a windshield on the thing. But it started making crazy stuff. Planning stuff. Goofing around with stuff. But, alright. So... Seen play this in so long. Yeah, it's been a minute. I got wrapped up in hell divers, and well, when I get a bone, I'm like a dog. I don't like to let go. All things considering, I can't complain. I'm doing all right. Good to see that you're doing all right. All right, crack stone for the foundation. That is not crack stone. Hey, dummy, press the button. I'm gonna make me into a gas-powered vehicle. I've got one. Well, I got a vehicle, but it's powered by gyros. I've made my mining vehicle first so that I can always get materials, but that thing is just it's slow. So when I'm trying to go loot and get back in time for my farm kind of thing, my raid, it really doesn't work out all that well. So be making something with a little more oomph to it. Why did I do that? Q. It's all one piece. Yes. Awesome. Gonna notch that out. Put the engine up front there. And cover that will be my dashboard kind of a thing. I'm going to have these guys. It's kind of like saddlebag-ish. Like so. Where's my center of weight? Oh yeah, that's looking good. Figure out where I'm gonna put that thing later. Probably right up front there. Can I even? Put those down, put the motor on that. There we go. Balance still looks good. And up here will be where I have my suspension up to. Yeah, right. And it's going to be like that. Yeah, those guys. So yeah, let's get that up. Okay, so I have that. That would give me 1 block, and then the 2 more. So yeah, I have 3 blocks of clearance. That'll work without having to do any fancy stuff. Some bearings. We'll have me a live axle, solid axle kind of a thing. Oh, I need some T-crosses. Some T-crosses. Do I got them? Come on, do I got them? To be sure I've got some somewhere. Yeah, those. I had more more concrete right there. See how much cleaner that is in the stone? I'll change out the rest of it. Yeah, I can just weld that back up. It's not that big a deal. Put that back in place, no problems. Do I want it? Okay, so I have that, and then one going out. Okay. We'll try it this way. And we have a little bit of four-wheel steering capability on this thing. Whether I use it or not, it's going to be another story. Ah. Another thing I'm thinking that I really should start painting my bearings about now while I'm putting it together. I know I've got more bearings in here. Where were they at? There they are. There we go. And these on there so I can build the body around them. Coolsies. And this is going to be part incorporated. There. So that is the core of what I'm going to have. Yeah. These I can... Wait, did I not get that up to 5? No, I didn't. Boo. There we go. Now I can lock these in. All right, these I want... 45 there, 35 there. Of course, I'm hungry again. And I've only got a few minutes for the raid. Perfect. Got any milk? Yeah. some fuel. Helps if I got the fuel tank to the... Okay, cool deal. Yeah, that's going to be changed with weight when I finish building the body on it. Cool, cool, cool. So we got that functional. We'll make it look good as we go. But now I actually have something that can move down the road at a decent clip. Might be able to move those forward. Probably not, though. I don't like the way I'm sitting so far back, but, yeah, I mean, whatever. That part really doesn't matter all that much. It'll just turn it into whatever it wants to become, like I do with every other vehicle that I build. I just wanted to get most of this part of it done. I want to go play some Helldivers a little bit later. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. I want to start streaming it, but I don't know if I can actually pay attention to Helldivers and a chat. I have hard enough time with this. I got level 3 and a level 2. This is going to be a little different. With no gun. And we're off. Yeah, I got a haybot. Let's take care of the haybots. The haybots over here. Haybot over here messing with cows. Should have left him alone. Come on, you green meanies. Good job, Walt. Keep him distracted. I'll come and pick them up later. At Coolsies. Let's see, I finally found the mortar seeds. I'm growing those so that I can get me a gun. I want my spud gun. Alright, almost enough of those. Just got almost a stack of oranges. So one more blueberry. 6 more oranges. Almost makes me want to just risk it for the biscuit and go for it. But nah, I'll plant them tonight. The next night, not this night. But that is my next run. It's going to be to get my vegetables to the trader. Because I want my spud gun. I'm tired of running around with just nothing but a hammer to defend myself. We are way past the point I need to start exercising my Second Amendment rights on this planet. I, yeah, I know. I did that. All right, so we got that. Give me those to eat. Give me those to eat. All right, so we did that part. And it's time to start trying to make this thing look better, but I don't know how or what I'm going to do for that. Yeah, it's probably all I'm going to be able to put there, but no. So I have to have that one clear. I have to have that clear, so yeah, that will be, yeah. No, because I have to turn that a little bit, so I can't really do that. Just put that one there. What the heck was that? Something exploded it. I didn't do it. Do I want fenders? Mm, yes, but I think the core is good. I need clean blocks. I need some clean blocks. Are they going in there? Yes, cool. And grab the wedges that I did make. I'm gonna need a lot of them, so I just go ahead and make a good stack. Get a stack. We go. I wanted to use these because yeah, they paint up so much better than any of the other materials that we get. So we're converting our metal into smooth metal with no textures. Now I can tell it to stop. Come over here. Let's see if we can make this thing look a little better. All right. So first off, we're definitely gonna have our fenders at least one wide there. And we can arc down and up, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I don't know why I did that, but it is because probably I'm an idiot. Hmm. You know what? One block of trim on that. I think that's, you know, I think this is what we're going to wind up with here. Get up there. Yeah. And I'll put the fender on that. Can't have that there. It's got to be like that. Much as I don't like it, it has to be. Yeah. Wait, what did I hit? Oh, I hit the front block up there. Hit that, did it? No. Oh, it's hitting back there. Okay. Get rid of you. And you. So glad the rest of it was already welded up, though. Telling you. There we go. We no longer hit that. We need to... Ah! That was not where I aimed at. There we go. No, that was where it was at, wasn't it? Yeah. Two off of that, two off of that. Awesome. That. And fill that. Yeah. Ain't exactly sure what I'm gonna do with this. But yeah, it's definitely better on the height. Awesome. Also gives me a little bit of a area to make a definitional angle at. Yeah, that was a word, wasn't it? Definitional. What the? Technical. Well, surprisingly, it is much more complicated than it looks. I will agree there, 100%. Because the weight, all these things have weights. That changes your handling and stuff. But, you know, of course, it's a game where physics can break at any moment. But, yeah, bearings, rotational things, it gets way more complicated than even I could ever dream to do. Because, you know, people make transformers in this out of this stuff. And, yeah, ain't no way I could, well, I probably could, but I'm not gonna do stuff like that. I'm just not gonna sit there for freaking 2 weeks programming controllers to make things do right. Mm-mm. And then to have them go so wrong when, yeah, oh. Okay, so my fender is definitely going to be, yeah, that, and then angling down. That, and then angling down. do stuff like that. Why did I put my... such a dweeb. To do that. To do that. But that ain't right. There we go. And now we got little fenders. I got to figure out how to do the same thing on the other side. Ah. Make a few more of these. That should be enough. Hopefully that's enough. At least for the moment, anyway. Hey, what the heck? Okay. That was just going crazy, I guess. Awesome. Now I'm going to need a few more. Yeah, I'm going to need a few more. I got to protect my head if I flip over, right? All right, stop. This is why I went so ham on going and mining for materials. I didn't want to have to stop and do it again later. Gonna be tall enough? Yes, perfectly, actually. That's gonna do it there. Yeah, cool. It's starting to look like something, isn't it? There we go. Down to that. Down to that. Where's them long wedges? I think I can use those back here. What would that look like? Oh, no, 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 no. that not going to let me put something there? Ah! Why would you not let me put something there? There's literally nothing there. Why would you stop me? Ain't got no more shorties. Oh, no, I ain't got no more shorties. Yeah, that goes all the way to the back, doesn't it? No worries. Just do it like that. And we'll make it one more longer. It's no biggie. That's something. And I'm almost in time for my farming time. Yeah, might need to think about it a little wider. Just a little bit. I was concerned about that. I was actually thinking I was going to build a little smaller than that. But, you know, me being me, I never follow my own plans. It's definitely a good start. Now, can I do what I was thinking about doing under here? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, but it'll be off-centered because I'm a doofus. Or I'll do it sideways. I don't want to do it sideways either. Maybe I'll do two. What would I do another sensor for? Oh, gotta stretch. Oh, I'd stretch next week if I didn't have to walk back. So I've got an idea that I've done on another vehicle that I could put a piston with a sensor with a space in between the two and a block on the end of the piston, of course, to where when I'm pushing the S key for slow down brake, it would push the piston out, turn on the sensor to cut on brake lights. I mean, I'm the only one on the map, so it's really not necessary, but it's still cool looking. But if I do that, I'd have it on one side and I'd need one on the other side. So what would I do that for? Because I really have no idea what I would balance it out with. It's not absolutely necessary to have, but it would be cool. I'm just saying. So I can put that block in there. My suspension isn't going to collapse that low. All right. I mean, I've seen better, but it's actually not bad. Some lights up front, build out the grill a little bit. Yeah, definitely got to come out a little bit. Maybe a bumper and a grill kind of a thing, but I really don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. So I kind of like that light bar. We could put right out. Yeah, that's about what I would want. Does that hit when I do that? No. All right, cool. I can get some glass in there later. Put me that I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of a fender flare-ish thingy on there. Maybe square that out a little bit more on the front. Go to cover in. I'm probably going to change that with an angle. Oh my goodness. Still got barely enough time. I'll go ahead and plant while it's watering. I don't care if I get them all. Good enough. That's all I care about. Hey, fan! What up, buddy? Oh, so I need to go do the whole update thing again. Yep. Because Steam. Because I was looking forward to trying that out eventually. Because you seen me in my trailer over there. Restart Steam? No. Why would I restart anything? It's working fine. You think I don't have to go through that crap right there no more? Build that ugly ass hinge right there. Or use one of my universal joints. That's gonna be cool, man. You know that. Yeah, restart when something breaks. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Get that back on the lift. We got 4 more of those. How about that? Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I learned that back in Windows 3.1. Yeah, as long as it's working, you don't mess with it because it won't work again. Yeah, I remember we were told back then, you don't turn it off unless there's a thunderstorm. And if you bought a good surge protector, you didn't turn it off then. I had to redo all my angles. Ugh. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Oh, really? That's interesting. But I always wondered why they didn't have a like a universal hitch kind of a thing. All the other stuff that they've got in here to be able to do stuff like that. I guess they just figured we were going to build a universal joint instead of them just giving us a ball hitch. You know, one of these days I'm gonna actually look up the proper uh, geometry for steering angles. I know I forgot something. That would have been messed up. This ought to be a little more stable. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. I think that's a little too much power in that engine. Just a little bit. Cool. Now I can actually get somewhere and loot and get it back. Oh, bad place for you to be, Bug. And then I'm going to upgrade it with some off-road tires so it'll flip every time I turn. Yeah, for now, we'll put these on here, match it up with the back. Like so. Nope. That's not going to be permanent, but bike balance plate on the bottom of your car. What the heck is a bike balance plate? Did you make a new part I ain't aware of? Well, that's what making a spine out of heavy block would be, wouldn't it? I like the idea. No, no, no. I'm not talking about like having a what you've got here is like the the part under the keel of a boat. I read the description there, and you've got it like a keel, so the weight goes below the contact of the wheels into the ground, kind of a thing. I was actually talking about like just having the heaviest blocks like right down here, like I've got the stone here with the concrete, and I'm gonna replace that patch with concrete. I've got all the heavy blocks down as my floor, and using lighter stuff up here. So, I mean, if I was to use like your heavy block and actually put like an extra floor in line with my axles, I would only be one block above my wheel point. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it. 'Cause, I like doing Tokyo Drift, and you know, and if I can put me some higher grip wheels on and still take my turns at speed, then I will definitely be a happier camper. I'm gonna be sitting there studying this daggone thing for days, trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with it. And putting some wedges up there is gonna be one of the first parts. And this is why I want a no spawn. I want an area that, man, I can't. Got bots chasing walks that spawn up near my base, up into my stuff. A built-in dampener. Hmm. Hmm. I like the idea. I do. Where's my wedge blocks? There we go. Need a handful of those. Alright, that should be good. Freaking always hungry or thirsty. Always, always, always. Okay, there we go. Now I've got to put my little touch onto it. It's easier for me to find over here. It used to be easier for me to find over here. Okay, shut up. I'll eat something. I'll eventually, once I get to the trader, I'll just buy some guns, and you know, once I get that part set up, I'll put some turrets up. I won't have that problem no more. Or I'll put some Tesla coils up so I can listen to them die a little better. Um, oh yeah, I gotta come over here. Okay, where'd the little duct pieces go? Where did the little duct pieces go? I don't want to use those. I will if I have to, but I wanted to use those, but the square ones. Where did they go? No, they're not in here. Parts, very bottom. I see all kinds of nice little shapes. Unless you want me to go. Ah, yeah. Yeah, not even in that. Second to the last, third to that no. Negative. No, I the the ducts they had the squares. They had three different ones. Yeah, that you could run like duct work. Um, three solid pieces, one X, and three X pieces and three solid wall pieces, kind of a thing. It'd be easier for me to just log on to the other one and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just be easier. Yeah, nope. I'm closer to a crafter bot on that one. You shouldn't have to do block editor. It's a stock block. That's why I'm surprised that it's not there. Because I thought yours just combined in. I'm hungry over here too. Oh my goodness. These things, yeah. Those. I like building spoilers out of them. And they're usually. Oh, did I? Or do I just blow? What? Wait a minute. Where do I get them? Oh, it might be something I had to get from a warehouse. I could have swore I used to make the things though, because I've got them all over the place. What the world? I'm just losing my mind. It has been a while, but I could have swore I just built the things because that's usually my go-to for when I want to put a scoop on my hood. Hmm. Guess I'm just losing my mind. Wait a minute. I had to have had one first and lost it. Never mind on that statement. Okay, plan B. Let me just put those up there. Yeah, it'll be all right. Ain't the same, but it'll be all right. And I'll just get two pieces and put on the top front of that. think I can make those. Yeah. Won't be as refined. Maybe I had to use clean block, but I forgot those stacked into. I was making them like I was making ducks, man. I swear I remember making them things. That's why I don't like using those. You can't control which one's got the which. If I'm going to do it with clean block, that's just going to look crappy there. So we're just going to have to do it like this. There we go. I mean, it'll look better when I paint it up, but yeah, I can see with my own eyes that there was no recipe in that craft bot on the OG, but I swear I used to make them things because I used the crap out of them. And I don't usually build in creative. So I doubt I'm confusing that, but it must be what's going on. It's the only other logical answer. And I'm gonna have to figure out painting for this thing, man. It's gonna be a whole another episode. Only got one of each. All right, most important stuff's painted. All right, I'm gonna wait for my farm to grow. So yeah, I'm gonna get on some hell divers today before I go to work. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do my little farm thing. If I got a vacuum pump, I'm gonna go to the trader. If I still own a vacuum pump. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go find a farmer. I think I know where a farmer is, but I'm not 100% sure. I thought I had a vacuum pump though. Double check everything. Yep, back there. So I've got the vacuum pump. If I do that, I'm gonna need logic. It's just easier to do it from here because I know where they are. XM's already in HD. All right, and you're ready for... Okay. Well, let me get this farm thing here done, and I will forego going to the trader, and we'll just switch over to Helldivers for the rest of the stream. Well, it's not like I'm going to matter. But... It's either that or I kill the stream and just record the Helldivers. I don't know if I can pay attention to chat and play Helldivers. That's just asking too much, I think. I'm not that good at either streaming or Helldivers. But I'm this close to getting me a gun. Yeah, we can do that. Definitely. It hidden or not. Yep, yeah, we'll do that. Just give me a few. Oh, I got no distractor cows over here. My walk distraction unit has fled. I got to get to making a bunch of metal 3, a bunch of controllers. Oh boy. We meet these guys head on. Oh, they multiplied. All right, now I'm dividing. Oh, they're multiplying, I'm dividing. Ow, quit it. Yeah, I really should take advantage of the tote bot bars for this stuff. And that is why I build my walls flat, horizontal, instead of vertical. Until I get to metal 3 and start building actual defenses. Then I'll build normal walls. We'll come clean that up with the machine later. Go put all this stuff up. I'll meet you over there in a little bit. Oranges for sure, blueberries for sure. Awesome. Give me some carrots. Give me those back. Now, that was good. I like that. All right, the rest of this is seeds. I don't mess with my tool tank. Nope. Oakley dokley. Let's go put this stuff up in the chest. I don't really want to put it in that one. Yeah, put it all in this one. Got more seats there. And I need to get me some smart chests. ASAP. Smart inventory would be awesome too. Can't believe I don't have the inventory where the sort button. Boom. And it pops it all up in here. instead of scattered all through the whole thing. But all right, I think that is my closing point for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. And you guys do the follows, the likes, the subscribes, all that good stuff that y'all know y'all need to do on that end of it to make this thing good. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Hey, power! Yeah, of course everybody shows up when I'm getting ready to switch over, go play some Helldivers. Might stream it, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with the chat. I'll try. I'll tell you what, I'll try. And if nothing else, I'll post it to YouTube later. But yeah, we're going to just switch over to Helldivers and do some of that stuff. So yeah, let me wait a minute. What did I do? I hit the wrong button. No. Okay. Yeah, we're going to exit out of here. Change my stream information. And we're gonna blow some stuff up on some Helldivers.